In the heart of India's industrial landscape, a remarkable tale of innovation, dedication, and brotherhood unfolds. Today, we bring you the inspiring journey of visionary brothers who revolutionized the two wheeler industry. Namaste, I am Pratham, and I am thrilled to take you on a captivating ride through the story of Hero, a brand that has become synonymous with the quality and reliability.
Hello, I am Kamal, and together with my brothers, we embarked on a journey that would shape the future of mobility solutions in India and beyond.
Greetings everyone, I am Aryan and the hero story is a testament to the power of determination and the pursuit of excellence in everything they do.
Hey there, I'm Shreyansh. Their family's commitment to crafting exceptional two-wheelers had been a driving force that compelled us to where we are today.
And I'm Anuj. Join us as we delve into the legacy of Hero, a legacy built on unity, innovation, and a shared vision of changing the way people commute.
From the humble beginnings to becoming a global leader, the story of Hero is a tale of dreams turned into reality. Stay tuned with us to unravel the chapters of their journey, showcasing the triumphs, challenges, and the unwavering spirit that continues to drive Hero forward. We are really thankful to Sunil Khan sir for providing us such a great book, The Making of Hero, that has helped us extracting a great qualities, how good a family business can be built and can go through the journey of making a market leader. Welcoming you all to the captivating family tree of Hero Motorcorp, a tale of vision and legacy. At the heart of this tale, the visionary Brij Mohanlal Munjal, who laid the foundation of founding Hero Cycles, a company that would become the cornerstone of their successes. Witnessing the power of the family-run businesses, the Making of Hero book reveals the inspiring journey of the roles of the individuals shaping an automotive giant. Connect the dots, feel the warmth, and be inspired. Starting the family structure, we will start with the eldest brother, Dhananand Munjal. Dhananand Munjal's commitment to the ethical business practices and his focus on building the strong relationship of overall Heroes Group for values and principles. Followed by the sons, Vijay Munjal, who is the chairman of Heroico. His sons, Navin Munjal, is an MD, managing director at Heroico, and Gaurav Munjal, an executive director at Heroico. Ashish Munjal, he is an MD at Hero Cycles. Ashok Munjal, chairman of Sunbeam Auto Limited, followed by his son, Aman Munjal, he is an MD in Sunrise Hyundai. Achla Munjal, unfortunately, we don't get any details about her. This family structure will help you to understand how they manages their board and how the family run business is managed properly, and which will help you to connect the dots further towards the journey of making hero. Moving next is the Satyanand Munjal's another brother, having a visionary leadership and strategic acumen through the growth of Hero Motor Corp, embracing the technology and expanding product offerings. As a co-founder of the Hero Cycles, he nurtured the company's evolution into the world's largest bicycle manufacturer, emphasizing innovation and branding. His commitment to the social responsibility positively impacted the employees and the communities. A driving force behind two iconic companies, Satyanand Munjal's legacy continues to inspire. Next, the Yogesh Munjal. This son is a chairman and MDO at Munjal Shiva Limited. His son Neeraj Munjal is an MD at Shiva Motor Tech Limited. Mahesh Munjal is a chairman and managing director at Majestic Auto Limited. Ayush Munjal, his son, is a director at Majestic Auto Limited. The next son, Suresh Munjal, is managing director at which is basically domestic marketing Hero Cycles Limited, and also the chairman of Satyam Auto Components Private Limited. His son, Suresh Munjal's son, Gautam Munjal, is head of operations for Hero Housing Finance and a whole-time director at Satyam Auto Component Limited. And another son, Samir Munjal, is at MD, which is the managing director at Satyam Auto Components. Satyanand Munjal's next son is Umesh Munjal. who is the chairman and MD at Highway Industries Limited. His son Amul Munjal is a head of operation at Highway Industries, and Ankur Munjal is head of R&D department, Highway Industries Limited. Sudhir Munjal, the next son, who is a chairman at Munjal Auto Industries, and Anuj Munjal is an executive director at Munjal Auto Industries. The next is Brij Mohan Lal Munjal, founder of the Hero Group, made a significant contribution to the Hero Motor Corp and Hero Cycles. Under his visionary leadership, Hero Motor Corp became a leading motorcycle manufacturer to the successful joint venture with Hero and Honda, introducing four-stroke engine technology. As the founder of the Hero Cycles, his dedication to quality and innovation made it the world's largest bicycle manufacturer. Brij Mohan Munjal's legacy continues to inspire Hero Group's successes today. His son, Raman Kant Munjal, unfortunately expired in 1991, the year when economic reforms were implemented. Raman Kant's son, Abhimanyu Munjal, is a joint managing director and CEO at Hero FinCorp. And his daughter, Radhika Munjal, unfortunately, we didn't get any details about her. Rahul Munjal, he's currently a managing director at Hero Futures Energy Limited. The next son is Sunil Khan Munjal. Basically, Sunil Khan Munjal sir is the author of the Making of Hero book, and we duly respect him. And we are really grateful that they provide us such an insightful knowledge about how a business of Hero Motorcorp is basically built up. He is a chairman of Hero Enterprises, and his daughter Shefali Munjal is an executive director at Hero Corporate Services Limited. Next, we talk about Pawan Khan Munjal, is the chairman and also a managing director at Hero Motorcorp Limited, and also providing service as a chairman and director at Hero FinCorp Limited. His son Anuvrat Munjal, about them we didn't get any details. About Suman Khan Munjal sir, he's an executive chairman at Rockman Industries, and his son Ujjwal Munjal is an executive director at Rockman Industries and founder and director at Hero Electronics Private Limited. His son Akshay Munjal is a head of R&D department in Highway Industries Limited, and Vidur Munjal is basically an analyst at KPMG. The next is Om Prakash Munjal sir. Om Prakash Munjal, who is the co-founder of the Hero Group, played a vital role in Hero Motor Corp and Hero Cycles. He led the joint venture with Honda, making Hero Honda Motors a top motorcycle manufacturer in India. Om Prakash fostered market leadership, product diversification, and customer satisfaction. As a co-founder of a Hero Cycle, he promoted innovation and global expansion. His focus on quality and social responsibility shaped the legacy of Hero Group's success and roots. He also excelled at cultivating solid relationships with bigger communities of the dealer, who plays a crucial role in their value chain. His daughter, Neeru Khanna, we didn't get any details about Neeru Khanna and Neetu Seth. About Poonam Soni, who is the founder of the Sundaram Munjal Trust. Next, Priyanka Malhotra is the director of Human Resource Department at Nippon Fastener Industries. His son, Nipun and Manek Malhotra, is an executive director at Nippon Fastener Industries. About Pankaj Munjal, we didn't get any details about him. And his son, Abhishek Munjal, who is a director at Hero Cycles. Aditya Munjal is also a head at JV between Hero Cycles and Johan Tech. This was just a brief of the family structure so that it will help you to connect the further connectivity of the roles which each of the members play. Remember, there's a note before moving on forward that this is the whole family structure which is currently now being adopted by them, right? We won't be able to connect each and every family member with the instances that are given in the book. So hope you enjoy the further video.
Here we will first understand that how Hero becomes the hero of its industry. So the journey started from Lahore to India, which was a former part of India before partition. And all the way over to India, they gained the knowledge about the spare parts which is used in the bicycles from Pakistan, Lahore. And from that knowledge, Munjal brothers started opening small shops of spare parts trading business in Amritsar and Ludhiana, which became the part of India later. But in Amritsar, they face a severe flood and robbery due to which they had to shut off their shop and continue into the Ludhiana only. So by seeing the future position of the bicycle industry, they got the idea that where the bicycle industry is going to be into the future and which ultimately help them to gain from that industry growth too. At that time means during 1940s, India cycle industry was heavily dependent on imports, and also the domestic players of the India had a very bad quality of their bicycles, due to which they see a opportunity there, and they understand one thing that in this industry to make a good business they have to only focus on a good quality and affordable bicycles. And also we already understand that Munjal brothers got a good knowledge about the spare parts, which they acquired from the Pakistan, Lahore. They use that knowledge to make the bicycle for them also, and in that also they face so many challenges. It doesn't mean that they have the knowledge so they will not face challenges. As we know that wherever the people see the money, all the competitors and all the people run towards the money. Okay, so like that also into the bicycle industry also, they started facing challenges, but by overcoming all them, Hero Cycles come out as the leading player into that industry compared to their competitors. Hero Cycles didn't seated onto only the bicycle industry, but they also make the foothold of their into the two-wheeler industry too, where like applying the same concepts like affordability, durability, and quality of their bicycles, sorry, two-wheeler bikes. From that strategy also, they able to make the strategic approach allowed them to remain competitive and expand their presence in the market there also. So this was the industry overview which we understand about the Hero Cycles.
So our next topic is product development. Heroes Group entrepreneurial visions and product development were focused on tapping into the potential motorized two-wheeler market, Hero cycles market, and particularly mopeds. First of all, we will talk over here about the cycles. Now, where did the idea was generated for preparing those cycles, right? So the idea for making cycles by Hero originated from the visionary mind of Brij Mohanlal Munjal, the founder of Hero Cycles. In early 1940s, Brij Mohanlal Munjal started a bicycle spare part businesses with his brothers. As many as gained the expertise and experiences in the bicycle industry, Brij Mohanlal Munjal recognized the potential for manufacturing the complete bicycles. He envisioned providing affordable and reliable bicycles to the masses, catering to the transportation needs of people in India. This led to the establishment of the Hero Cycles in 1956, making the beginning of an incredible journey that would eventually shape the Hero Group and become the world's largest bicycle manufacturer. And they broadened their offerings to a wider range of the clients, which helps them to increase their market share. They also teamed with national bicycle like technological collaboration. They initially were making only other spare parts of the bicycles. They had to import some kinds of spare parts like chains and all. So that basically didn't make the company efficient. Their margins were really less, right? So to grow their company as well and to provide better quality of product to their customer, they tried technological collaboration in 2002 with the National Bicycle Industries, which provide the modern manufacturing technologies, right? So when you this is basically kind of backward integration. They also built Rockman Industries, which help them to produce, manufacture chains and other kinds of stuff for bicycle tools and spare parts. So this is how they could be able to make most of 80 to 85% of the bicycle on their own, and that would lead towards their margin improvement as well, so that they are able to provide better product to the consumer, and that will directly help to create the brand value and the market value. This basically kind of system is called a backward integration. Basically, you make your supply chain efficient. Supply chain is basically before manufacturing stage. Before manufacturing stage basically refers to over here is when you acquire the raw materials, then what kind of raw materials which you will require, what are the spare parts tools which you will require to build a complete bicycle over here, right? So this kind of a supply chain. Then you get all those stuff into one place into your factory where you build and you club all those spare parts and prepare one bicycle. So that basically was the supply chain. This helped them to improve their supply chain. Now improvement in the supply chain directly leads towards the quality improvement. So they are able to produce and make products which are favorable to each kinds of consumer, and they could easily make the variations in those products, because if they were importing earlier certain kind, they had to stick with to the importer what kind of quality products or the design which they provide. But now as they are manufacturing on their own, they are able to provide quality products along with the specializations which as per the customer which they want. So that basically leads towards the quality improvement in the and effective supply chain. Then the next point which we talk about is the market segmentation, right? Hero cycles cater to the high-end specialization bicycle demands by targeting specific consumer group through the market segmentation. They develop tailor-made bikes to address the unique needs, fulfilling customers' desire for top-notch cycling experiences. This strategy enabled the Hero cycles to capture the niche market and create a strong brand equity, contributing to their success in the bicycle industry. Basically, when you likewise when you see that village people are using certain kinds of bicycle, right? The certain old kind of and simple kind of, whereas they also targeted the youth. Like the bicycle which you can see over here in my presentation, our presentation is this type of bicycle really targets the youth, which will be appealing to the youth. Then ladies' bicycles are made differently. Earlier times, the milkman used to carry milk cans and provide milk to home on their bicycle only. So bicycle should be made with such a great quality so that it could carry heavy cans of milk as well. So by targeting different ends of consumer, it helps them to make a product very targeting to the customer as per their needs, right? The next point is branding and marketing, right? So by carefully analyzing the client preferences, understanding their unique needs, the company strategically engaged with the customers through the various activities, resulting in increased customer value. This customer-centric approach allowed them to tailor products and service to the individual requirements, fostering stronger relationships and customer loyalty. Through effective customer engagement, the company not only met expectations but also exceeded them, ultimately driving growth and success in the market. That is basically when you target and when you satisfy the needs of the customer, that helps to lead and create your brand value, and also the effective marketing helps them. About marketing, we will learn in the later part of the session. And also satisfying the customer helps them to gain the market share as well. So this basically helps in understanding that how basically the product development for Hero cycles go on through. Moving on towards the next product, which is the Hero Motors, their motorcycles and its development. So from the brand value creation of their bicycles and the success in the bicycle industry, their partnership with Honda helped them to dominate the market of motorcycles as well. Their partnership with Honda basically created the brand Hero Honda, which we will discuss in the later part of the video of that how their joint venture helped them to grow the market of the motorcycles. But let's just over here talk about the conclusion, which is the output of their partnership, which is the introduction of CD100 with 4-stroke engine with new standards in the fuel economy, making it one of the most efficient bicycle during those times, along with 4-stroke engines, while other competitors' bike were having only 2-stroke engine. So let me just give you an image overview of how 4-stroke engine looks like. So over here, you can see that this is the image of 4-stroke engine, where you can see the combustion happens with the pistons completes with the 4 times, right? So here you can see that there are the other 4 cylinders earlier, and except the CD100, other motorbikes were having only two-stroke engines. So that was the unique introduction with the partnership with Honda, and that leads towards that was also one of the factor that leads to the success of the CD100. Now, what was the competitive advantage? Likewise, we discussed 4-stroke engine. Apart from having two-stroke engine, price was higher. We will talk about the price factor as a price in the branding part later on. But right now, let's just discuss that price was higher. It was around 10,000 rupees, but the fuel economy was offsetting it. Likewise, spending lesser on fuels will help the consumer to really buying this bike to be fruitful. So lower maintenance cost by the Indian commuters, right? So this was basically the advantage. Now, vision of mopeds. Mopeds, we all know that earlier times before bikes, mopeds were introduced in the market. Basically, taking into the consideration the rural India, these mopeds were developed. So rural India had embraced the bicycle with the enthusiasm. Now it welcomed the moped as a low budget, all purpose utility vehicle. Despite being notoriously underpowered, that is, they were less than 100 cc, it would carry heavy loads and negotiate rough village roads. It was dashing, liberating, and agile, which made the rider feel to be having a personality of hero. So the earlier times, milkmen used to carry their milks, as we discussed, on the cycles. But now on moped, it become more easier to carry and commute faster. So basically, people adopted the change of from cycle to moped and were ready to pay slightly higher than cycles, having a low budget moped. And they partnered, basically Hero partnered with Peugeot, a French automobile manufacturer, to acquire expertise in manufacturing mopeds. So this also basically helped them to capture the market share of the rural India. So are you able to connect the dots that for they target rural market by developing mopeds? They targeted slightly higher the urban type of market with the introduction of the motorcycles with the 4-stroke engines, so that people are ready to pay higher. Value added products are being developed. The next part, fuel economy focus. Basically, the product is developed. From this, the points which we will delve into will be more about after the product development, which helps the product and the market to grow basically. So basically, focusing on the high fuel efficiency product help the market of the product to grow, because they were slightly costlier than the normal bikes and other motorcycles available in the market. So to make the competitive advantage, they make them high fuel efficiency. So as we discussed that the impressive 80 kilometer per liter of the mileage was decided and was given by the CD100, right? Then commitment to the environmental friendly solutions. Basically, all those kinds of stuff that provides high fuel efficiency and all such kind of stuff helps to provide commitment to the environmental friendly solutions, and also such kinds of Bollywood influences by hiring great brand ambassadors, highly reputed actors and all. Like they did the promotions of Hero Honda in the movies like Bobby and Chole, which were highly blockbuster movies. And this made the positions of CD100 as a more affordable alternative to the masses and make it a popular choice over the other products that are available in the market.
So now let's move on to the robust supply chain of Hero. So first of all, starting with Hero Cycles. So Hero Cycles is the flagship company which was established in 1950s and became the largest manufacturer in India by 1975, producing around 500,000 cycles annually. The company emphasized cost cutting and efficiency due to limited capital, lending to a lean system across all Hero companies. So we will just take a look at what are the factors attributed to the supply chain. So first of all, their ancillary businesses. So to support Hero's growth and maintain operational efficiency, several ancillary business were set up over the years. Some of the key ancillary business include Buckman Cycle Industries, established to produce bicycle chains and hubs. The second is the Munjal gases, which was established to ensure a stable supply of industrial gas to the main plant. And the next up is Hero Rims, which was set up to manufacture bicycle rims, and another was Highway Cycles, which became the world's second largest free-wheel manufacturer and served as a hub for engineering talent, ideas, and innovation across the group. The next would be their growth trajectory. The growth trajectory continued in the 1970s and beyond with the establishment of additional ancillary businesses to cater their bicycle components, such as Majestic Auto, Munjal Casting, Munjal Gears. So these companies expanded their supply chain capabilities. Uh, then moving on to a point which is considered to be a turning point, uh, where where the hero cycles volume growth. Uh, uh, yeah. So moving on to a major turning point in Hero Cycles volume growth, which was the worker strike at a competitor's business, which is Atlas Cycle, who was its main competitor in the 1970s. So this led Atlas Cycles dealer to procure supplies from Hero Cycles, which provided them with reliable and fair business practices, leading to a permanent relationship and continuously growth for Hero Cycles. Then moving on to an important point, which is Hero first supply chain. So Hero Cycles founder, along with his family, which is Brijmohan Lal Munjal, encouraged the establishment of component units, creating a Hero first supply chain. Companies like Munjal Shova, Sunbeam Castings, and Munjal Castings were set up by family members and supplied to Hero Cycles as well as the other industries. Then moving on to diversification. So the ancillary business expanded their product offerings and as well as their consumer base beyond Hero Cycles, such as the Sunbeam Auto became a key supplier to India's top car maker Maruti and international suppliers like Ford, Continental, and Bosch. Then moving on to Munjal Auto, which was formerly known as Gujarat Cycles, started as an export-oriented unit for international bicycle markets and expanded into producing light engineering automotive products for both domestic as well as international markets. Then moving on to AG Industries, which was set up by the founder's sister and family, producing plastic molded components across multiple facilities. Then moving on to synergy. So heroes orders enabled these ancillary companies to negotiate better rates for raw materials, leading to improved margins for Hero. The preferential pricing offered by the ancillary companies became a win-win situation for both the parties. Then moving on to the component supply to industry. So the ancillary business not only supplied to Hero but also catered to an entire bicycle industry, further solidifying their position and growth. So these are the factors which led to Hero having a robust supply chain, and which eventually led to the increase in their growth and improved margins.
Let's understand important points about Hero's distribution channel. First, what is a distribution channel? A distribution channel represents a chain of businesses or intermediaries through which a product or service reaches from producer to the customer. Now, let's talk about the qualities of Hero's distribution channel. The distribution channel of Hero Cycles, which later became Hero Motocorp, played a very crucial role in their success. They had built strong relationships with distributors and focused on quality and durability which helped them to win the trust of dealers and customers. Second, they had established a well structured distribution network, treating dealers as a part of their family ecosystem. They provided support, training, marketing materials to promote the brand, which resulted in building strong ties with the distributors. Third, they were the first ones who played who had they were the first ones who had organized dealership networks and were prioritizing dealer dealers' profitability. The Munjal family actively engaged in dealers' family occasions and provided financial support during financial challenges. They focused on investing in the future and creating clear criteria for showrooms and workshops, like they should be around 1600 square feet. They encouraged higher investments in the workshops compared to competitors. As a result, revenues from workshop surpassed those from showrooms, leading to better customer experiences. Fourth, fifth, Hero Motocorp had an extensive distribution network with over 6,000 dealerships in India and more than 50 distributors worldwide, making their product easily accessible to customers and enhancing brand presence. So, sixth point. So, in a nutshell, Hero Motocorp's distribution channel focused on strong dealer relationship, investment in dealership growth, customer centric showrooms and workshops, and regular communication and training. This customer focused network resulted in Hero's growth
Let's
and
understand
success.
relationship building. How relationship building plays a very crucial role into building the hero which it is today. Earlier in years, Brij Mohanlal sir had a very strong relationship with Gujarati community member Sardar Ishwar Singh Chawla, which come out into the in the future as a very important role, which plays a very important role um into the making of hero, becoming a key figure. The flourishing enterprise gains expertise in handling government contracts, making the protagonist and important voice in the business community. They excel at bringing people together and fostering cooperation among entrepreneurs. Now, suppose if the company have to make a relationship, it will not only make a relationship with its dealer only or with its only supplier. It have to maintain the relationship with both three of them, with supplier, with dealer, and with customer, to gain the to make a relationship better with the customer. It comes up with a hero passport program where it made customer to purchase from hero passports, from which customers are rewarded with points on purchases and services, incentivizing loyalty, and and because of which the hero were getting the repeated purchases and referrals to it was also the customer acquisition strategy which plays a very crucial role into building the good customer base for the hero. And relationship with the dealers. Hero Motocorp maintains a strong relationship with their dealers and rewards top dealers with incentives such as trips to Japan and Honda factories, not only for the works but also for the enjoyment purpose too. What is the main conclusion out of the relationship building is coming from this? We can see a very good success story about the Hero Motocorps, which is attributed by the strong relationship, implementing customer-centric strategies like the Hero Passport program, and their emphasis is on innovation and adaptability. As a result, they have a leading player in the Indian two-wheeler market.
Cost management and profit maximization. In an any business, their main objective is to reduce the cost and maximize the profit. These are the general or the basic objective of any business in today's world. So in this slide, first we will discuss about the Hero's cost management strategy. Then we will move to the second part, which is about how Hero maximizes its profit. And third part we will be discussing about what are the benefits that Hero Group got by maximizing the profit and reducing the cost. So let's move towards the first part. In this part, we will first discuss, like, as we all know, the hero is a family owned or family run business. In a hero's family owned or family run business, their main objective is to include the friends and family members in a supply chain. What are the benefits of including the friends and family members in a supply chain? Well, as per the Hero Group, if we include friends and family members in our supply chain, we can easily able to get raw material from them. We can get raw material from them at a better price compared to the competitor. We also can able to manage the supply chain efficiently by including friends and family members in our supply chain. And the second part, which is just in time, as a Hero Group, due to the including of friends and family members in a supply chain, they can easily and efficiently able to maintain their just-in-time inventory. As we have briefly discussed just-in-time inventory in our previous part by my colleagues, we will not focus more on that. Like, as just-in-time inventory, due to which the less money will be stuck in a working capital, they can put their money or put that money in a productive asset and which will result in the improving efficiency of that product. So what we can conclude from the Hero's cost management strategy. So Hero has a two basic fundamental cost management strategy. First, to include the friends, family members in the supply chain. The second is just in time inventory. Now, what are the benefits of this cost management strategy? Hero Group got various benefits from this cost management strategy, like their production efficiency has improved, like they get economy of scaling and production, their quality of production has been improved, which has resulted in increasing the profit for the industry. As the more profit they will earn, the more money they will put in their research and development. As the more money they will put in their research and development, the more innovation, the more efficiency in the production they will do. Uh, as the If you do more innovation, they will get a significant edge compared to the competitor. And the more efficiency in the production, which will lead to the cost optimization and to maintain the profitability in the long run and to control the quality of the product. So the lean supply chain management has significantly contributed to the reduced cost management and the profit optimization. So due to the profit maximization, we have got various benefits like you can diversification of across the various products, their global expansion, continuous improving operating efficiencies, and etc. So in this slide, we can conclude what are the basic objective of maximizing the profit. Like every business want to maximize the profit and to grow more, to grab bigger market share, to innovate more, to supply better quality or better quality or better flexible product to the consumer. So these are the discussion on the cost management and the profit maximization which we got from the hero.
Hello everyone. Now let's understand some economic reforms which affected Hero's business. In year 1956, the Industrial Policy of 1956 was created, which aimed to boost industrial development in India and also introduced a licensing system. This licensing system was stopping Hero from growing. Punjab CM wanted development in Punjab, so he persuaded the Union Minister for Industry to issue them license for large-scale production, enabling them to expand their operations. This helped Hero a lot in expanding its operation. In year 1969, the Monopolistic and Restrictive Trade Practices Legislation Act came, which was made to ensure that economic system's operation does not result in concentration of economic power in the hands of a few. This became challenging for Hero, as due to this, both small and big businesses were subjected to excessive government control and restricted the operations of big business houses like Bajaj Auto, leading to economic challenges like price controls and heavy taxes. In year 1974, the Foreign Exchange Regulation Act came to regulate dealings in foreign exchange with the objective of conserving of foreign exchange resources of India and its proper utilization in economic development of India. It restricted Hero's reach to foreign technology and expertise. Due to this, their collaboration with Peugeot got cancelled. FARA made it challenging for Hero to engage in international trade and expansion, limiting their growth prospects and potential foreign partnerships. In year 1980, there was a change in direction of the government's economic policies due to Indira Gandhi's return. This created new opportunities, price control were lifted, and foreign exchange controls were eased, and companies were allowed expansion of capacity. Now, foreign collaboration for two-wheeler up to 100 cc had been allowed. Due to this, Hero's partnership with Honda came in existence. Now, the last economic reform. In year 1991, India introduced major economic reforms known as LPG, which is liberalization, privatization, and globalization. The goal was to open up the country's economy and move away from the old Soviet style economy. This economic reform had a positive impact on businesses like opening up of markets, attracting foreign investments, encouraging transfer of technology, leading to increased competition, which helped in pushing businesses to improve efficiency and product quality. License Raj system was also removed, which is a good news for Hero.
Moving on to the expansion made by the business over the years. So first, let's start with the leadership transition which happened after a tragic event. So after the passing of the beloved Dayanand Munjal, the Munjal family faced a challenging time coping with grief and filling the void left by his absence. But cousin Vijay stepped up to take his father's position in the company, and with the support of other family members, he assumed a leadership role and was treated on par with his uncles. Then the long-term expansion strategy which the business adopted after the demise of Mr. Dayanand. So, despite challenging macroeconomic indicators in India during the late 1960s, including food shortages, high inflation, a fragile balance of payment situation, the India-Pakistan war in the mid 1960s, Hero Cycle remained committed to growth. The company desired a long-term expansion strategy to capitalize on the growing market of bicycles. So, what did they actually do? So, they first built a world-scale factory. So, in 1968, Hero Cycles made a significant move by shifting from its previous location in Ludhiana's Millerganj to a vast stretch of land on GT Road. The new factory, known as Hero Nagar, was built with a vision of creating a world scale manufacturing facility. The location was chosen thoughtfully, providing ample space for production and ensuring plenty of natural light and ventilation, a rarity which was a rarity at that time. Then moving on to embracing modernity and global collaborations. So Brijmal Lal Munjal sir, uh, who is the father of the narrator of this book, was very forward thinking and a forward looking human being. So after returning from a trip to Germany, he nurtured uh, transnational relationships and actively sought fresh opportunities, new ideas, and modern technology. He traveled extensively to explore global advancements and incorporate them in the company's operation, pushing the boundaries of growth and ambition. So, after highlighting these points, we can put some light on how hero managed to overcome personal tragedy, economic challenges, and government bureaucracy to evolve into a forward-looking and successful business, embracing modernity and international collaboration in its pursuit of growth and innovation.
Moving on towards the very most important topic of the making of the hero, the brand building. Brand is built across the time period, depending also on the product and also on the marketing and also on the pricing. There are various factors that affects the brand building. Basically, creating a brand value is one of the most important part which will help them to create an imprint in the mind of the consumers, and that will result by into gaining their market share. So brand building is one which connect all the dots which help the company to grow. So moving on towards understanding the brand building, we will talk about here about the CD100. CD100 was launched with an iconic advertising campaign with a tagline, fill it, shut it, and forget it. Pour the fuel, shut the lid, and forget it, which means provide one of the best fuel economy in that product segment where you can go along with the long rides. And that it was introduced with the four-stroke engine, as we learned earlier from the product development part, that it was introduced with four-stroke engine, where during those time other market leaders were providing, other products were having launched with only the two-stroke engines, making it unique and new and fuel efficient product from rest of all. So per liter will drive you towards 80 kilometers, and also providing shifts from scooters to motorcycle. How? Because scooters provide also almost the same fuel economy, same mileage that which this CD100 provides. So people will try to shift from gearless scooters to with gear bikes, right? So this helped them to create their brand. Also, their strong partnership with HTA, basically Hindustan Thompson Associate, which is an prominent advertising agency in India. HTA is known as JWT, John Walters Thompson, played a crucial role in shaping the hero's brand identity and communication strategies. The collaboration has resulted in numerous successful ad campaigns that have contributed to the hero's brand recognition and market leadership in the Indian automotive industry. The partnership with HTA has been instrumental in conveying hero's brand values, vision, and product offerings to the masses, creating a strong bottom between the brand and its customers. Also, we know that Hero was earlierly known for its cycles, the durability which they provide, the quality, the look which the cycles provided. That led to the foundation of creating the brand value. And due by seeing those brand value of the Hero cycles, they were able to do partnership with the Honda. So that basically the Hero Honda is the result of their earlier brand value of the Hero cycles, that commitment to the quality, affordability, along with the strong values earned with the reputation of integrity and credibility. Now, the product provides all very important topic. It comes with a four-stroke engine. It comes with the best fuel economy in the segment. It also is one of the great product of a company, Hero, which has earlierly contributed towards providing a great product in product segment in the cycles, right? So seeing on all this, the most important factor affects is the pricing, because if the pricing affects, then how well the product is built, how properly it's built, best technology with it comes, but the pricing is the one which affects. So very smartly they come with the pricing of 10,000 during that time. But here the author says that my father insisted on the four-figure pricing. Basically, they are talking about Bridge Mohanlal Munjal, leading to the negotiation with the Japanese. right? So they had to negotiate with the Honda company that they need to keep the pricing that lucrative so that people will buy this product with an introduction of a new engine, right? So they didn't introduce with the pricing of 10,000. They basically comes with the price of 9990, which basically creates an imprint in the mind that it's a four-digit pricing, which no other bike provides. Right. So that basically helps them to gain the market and create the brand. However, later on, due to the rising cost of the fuel and taxes pushed the prices over the 13,000. But basically, it was introduced with the 9990 price, which is one of the most lucrative price during those times. Also, the product offers one of the best quality, and also the introduction of the sari guard. Basically, this is the side, the right side of the bike provides the cylinder, and on the left side of the picture you will see that the sari guard, where our Indian women wear sari, so we need to protect them from getting in pinch in the wheel. So those kinds of values were created in the brand. Now, what else did help Hero to gain their brand, to create the brand value, was the sports sponsorship and other sponsors to the TV shows, right? Talking about Bahadur Shah Zafar serial, which was famous during those time, was also sponsored by Hero. So, creating this serial was having great noble actors about the Mughal emperor and about the story of Bahadur Shah Zafar and B.R. Chopra. Also, it was the B.R. Chopra serial. So was also sponsored by Hero. Also, talking about the Mahabharat TV series during 1988, it was also sponsored by Hero because this Mahabharat, we also loved during the COVID lockdown. So we can imagine how the people during 1988 loved this B.R. Chopra's Mahabharat, right? So Hero sponsorship of Mahabharat also gained uh, their brand visibility and becoming a leading bicycle name and creating a lifestyle statement, and that provides them a competitive edge. Also, when we talk about sports sponsorship, Hero Cup cricket tournament was launched in 1993. So, sports, we all know that cricket is one of the most loved sports in our country. So, affiliating with the cricket, and hence that brand value, creating the visibility in the eyes of large amount of audience, create and brand value, and that provides curiosity into the minds of audience that what basically the hero was, who is sponsoring the cup. Because when we talk about today's, also on the boundary line, on the LED screens, we saw the sponsor's name. So that basically that provides an instinct and curiosity in the minds of the audience also, that who is the sponsor, what kind of products which this sponsor provides. That helps them to create the brand value. Also, the sports sponsorship to the other sports like hockey, football, volleyball helps them to create their brand. This section will talk about the brand ambassador. Brand ambassador is the point where a leading personality, a dominant personality, a great personality represents the overall brand. When we talk about Virat Kohli presenting the brand MRF, that basically links directly the value of the MRF with the Virat Kohli. That how dominating, how great personality Virat Kohli is having. Similar personality, similar brand value will be having an imprint of the personality of the brand ambassador on the brand. So here also we'll talk about that Hero's brand ambassador throughout the period. Amir Khan was the first brand ambassador of the Hero Motorcraft. Recollecting the brand, the personality of the Amir Khan in those days, Amir Khan was the first brand ambassador of the Hero Motorcraft. Ranveer Singh also endorsed the company's range of scooters, like the Hero Maestro Edge, the Hero Duet, launched by Hero in the scooter segment, was promoted by Ranveer Singh. So Ranveer Singh was also the brand ambassador. Recently, the Ram Charan, the success of RRR, then other kinds of success the Ram Charan sir is getting into the film industry. So that kind of personality is building. That will also help to create the brand building of Hero. Then Virat Kohli, as we talk about that, Virat Kohli was also the brand ambassador of MRF here. Virat Kohli also associated the Hero Motor Corp with the motorcycles like Hero Extreme 200S, Hero Extreme R. So those kinds of bikes, sports bikes that has an dominating and very aeronautic uh, building, such kinds of bikes were promoted by Virat Kohli. So that basically suits with the personality, right? Also, when we talk about Ranbir Kapoor motorcycle, he also promoted Hero Extreme R. So Alia Bhatt. So when we talk about the Hero scooters segment in that the product Pleasure, we know the Hero Pleasure, which was promoted and which was built especially for the female riders, right? So adopting Alia Bhatt as the brand ambassador, especially for the Hero Pleasure scooter product, helps them to promote their product also and create the brand value of the product, Hero Pleasure, right? This part provides just a brief of all over the book, the branding journey of the hero. This legendary company success story is not just creating products, it's about building a brand that stands for trust, reliability, and emotional connections. At its inception, Hero laid the foundation of trust and reliability by producing durable bicycles of exceptional quality. Their commitment to delivering low maintenance, long lasting products earned the trust of consumers and dealers alike. Positive evaluations and a word of mouth recommendations further strengthen their brand, setting them on a path of greatness. Right. So, but the hero didn't stop there. As their popularity soared, they realized that branding is not just about products and attribution. It's about creating emotional associations with the customer. Hero embraced values like respect for the family, the spirit of India, spirituality, as basically we know that how clustered the family structure is and how united they are and how unitedly they work towards their objectives, which struck a chord with their customers and fostered a deep emotional connection. They became more just than a bicycle manufacturer, they became a symbol of pride, inspiration for millions. To harness the power of advertising, Hero collaborated with creative minds like Nikhil Nehru and Hindustan Thompson's Association, one of the greatest advertising agencies. Their impactful campaigns aligned perfectly with the hero's vision and values, which resonates the hearts of customers. Through these endeavors, Hero enforced its emotional connections and further solidify its brand in the minds of the people. Recognizing the immense potential of advertising, Hero's memorable film, Chale Hawa Ki Chal, became a turning point. So it inspired, increased the investment in advertising, knowing that it was the key to transform the brand perception and visibility. This strategic move capitulated Hero to new height and made them a household name. When you roam around and ask what's in what company's bicycle do you drive, the first and the foremost name will come Hero. What about bike? Hero Honda Splendor, Hero Splendor. Splendor is one of the most affordable bike, also recently one of the most popular one. But Hero's branding journey goes beyond just advertising. It's a deeply rooted in culture, relevance, and respect for traditions. Their authentic office atmosphere, the way they interact with the employees, the family management, and the organizational culture they foster all contribute to the brand that is relatable and enduring. They have successfully become an integral part of the lives of their customers. Today, the Hero brand continues to a beacon of trust, reliability, and emotional connections. It has transcended from being a mere product manufacturer to a symbol of inspiration and values. The journey reminds us that branding is just not about selling products, it's about forging lasting connections with the customer, inspiring loyalty, and becoming a intrinsic part of their life. As we applaud Hero's remarkable journey, let us remind the power of trust, emotional connection, and cultural relevance in the building a strong and enduring brand. May we inspire to create brands that not only deliver quality products but also to leave a positive and lasting impact on the heart of customers. So, in this part, let's just quickly brief the branding techniques of the hero which they used and which are discussed in this book. Over the years, Hero has employed the ingenious strategies that have made its household name a symbol of trust and reliability. At the very beginning of the branding journey, the Munjal family made a pivotal decision to purchase a brand name Hero from Muslim supplier Karim Deen, who manufactured bicycle sandals. Little did they know that a seemingly small act would set the foundation of their brand success. The name Hero resonates with the customer, evoking of the strength and courage. Emphasizing quality and affordability became the core stone of the hero's branding approach. By consistently promoting these attributes through marketing and advertising, the company earned the trust of customers and dealers alike. Their commitment of delivering valuable and durable bicycles made Hero go to choice for those seeking reliable and reasonable priced options. Iconic branding initiatives further elevated Hero's position in the hearts of the people. The diary filled with family values, proverbs, and couplets them a symbol of emotional connection. This clever initiative not only generated a strong bond with customers, but also turned the diary into a collector's item, spreading the Hero's brand far and wide. One of Hero's most memorable branding moves was used a celebrity endorsement and a catchy tagline. Collaborating with well-known personalities like Amir Khan allowed the companies to tap into the widespread impact and appeal, reaching a larger audience. The tagline, "Hum mein hai hero," instilled feelings of empowerment and pride, making customers feel like heroes themselves when they owned a hero product. Positioning themselves as a trusted companion became another defining aspect of the hero's branding. By proudly declaring themselves as the world's largest two-wheeler manufacturer, they left a lasting impression on their customers. This sense of market leadership and reliability influenced customers to choose Hero over other competitors, solidifying the company's position as a market leader. The success of Hero's branding techniques can be summarized in three key elements, right? So, one is emotional connection, trustworthiness, and market leadership. The branding efforts have not only resulted in financial success, but also establishing a meaningful relationship with their customers. As we reflect of the branding journey of Hero, let us inspired by the strategy's brilliance. Let us remember the importance of emphasizing quality and affordability, forming emotional bonds with the customers, and positioning ourselves as a trusted companions.
Now, let's understand some details about Hero Honda partnership. First, let's see Honda's background. Soichiro Honda was the founder of Honda. He started with a bicycle repair shop and later became an successful auto mechanic. He supplied pistons to Toyota and experimented with motorcycles. The first product, the Dream motorcycle, was launched in 1949 and quickly gained popularity, making Honda the world's largest motorcycle manufacturer by 1964. Now, let's understand Honda's interest in India. Honda recognized India's potential market due to scarcity of vehicles and a large customer base. To establish a presence, they sought an Indian partner and found one in Hero. The joint venture allowed it, Honda to use Hero's market presence while contributing their technical expertise, resulting in a successful venture that catered to the growing demand for motorcycles in India. The joint venture proposal. Here, networking played an important role in connecting Hero with Honda. Due to Hero's connections in Japan, they were able to arrange meeting with Honda. After few meetings, Honda surprised the Hero team by offering a joint venture for motorcycles while simultaneously announcing another joint venture with the Firodia Group for manufacturing scooters. The Hero team who had come to discuss a scooter venture, was taken aback by this unexpected opportunity to collaborate on motorcycles. This surprise ultimately lead to the establishment of Hero Honda Motors Limited, a successful venture in the Indian two-wheeler market. Signing the JV agreement. The joint venture agreement between Hero Cycles Limited and Honda Motors Company Limited was signed on 24th December 1983, leading to the formation of Hero Honda Motors Limited on 19th January 1984. The company became a major player in the Indian motorcycle market, producing high quality and fuel efficient motorcycles. In 2010, Honda decided to exit the joint venture and the company was renamed Hero Motocorp Limited, continuing its successful operations independently. Equity contributions. The joint venture between Honda and Hero, with each contributing 26% to the equity capital, lead to the creation of Hero Honda Motors Limited. Honda's technical expertise and Hero's market presence combined to establish the company as a dominant force in the Indian motorcycle market. The partnership's success was evident in the production of high quality motorcycles that catered to a wide customer base. Now, let's understand some similarities between Hero and Honda. Recruitment and retention. Honda and Hero prioritized employee welfare, providing attractive benefits and job security to retain talent. Retired senior executives were engaged in socially oriented projects, reflecting the company's commitment to social responsibility. Efforts were made to ensure the next generation of employees found a place within the organization. Respect for knowledge and efficiency. Honda and Heroes shared values of prioritizing depth of knowledge, discipline, dedication, and efficiency, which fostered a culture of excellence within their organization. This approach empowered their staff to consistently deliver high quality products and services to customers. Their customer oriented focus further strengthens their success as they understood and catered to the needs of to the needs and preferences of their target audience, resulting in the widespread customer satisfaction and brand loyalty. The combination of these principles laid the foundation for their achievements in the competitive two-wheeler market. Third, similar work culture. The work culture at both Hero and Honda was marked by striking similarities with highly focused and dedicated employees. They exhibited a strong work ethic, remaining committed to their task even in the presence of foreign officials visiting the shop floor. The minimal curiosity displayed by the employees reflect their discipline and professionalism, emphasizing their unwavering commitment to the productivity and quality. Fourth, lifetime employment concept. Both companies practiced the concept of lifetime employment, which was common in Japan and was relatively rare in India. This approach fostered long-term relationship and loyalty between the companies and their employees. Collaborative approach with suppliers. Honda officials were impressed by Hero's treatment and collaboration with suppliers. They noted a similar culture in Japan, where companies and vendors work together, sharing the benefit of continuous improvement. Now, let's understand some qualities which made Honda impressed with Hero. First, just-in-time manufacturing. What is just-in-time manufacturing? Just-in-time manufacturing is a production model in which items are created to meet demand, not created in surplus or not in advance of need. The Japanese were deeply impressed with Hero's adoption of just-in-time manufacturing principles, a concept traditionally associated with Far East Asian countries. Hero's operation demonstrated frugal engineering and exceptional speed and efficiency of its highly trained workers, enabled successful implementation of just-in-time practices, contributing to companies' overall productivity and cost effectiveness. Second, efficient workforce management. The Japanese were surprised by Hero's ability to manage a large workforce and handle stocks and accounting without relying on computerization. Hero demonstrated effective management practices despite not having the advanced technological infrastructure that the Japanese were accustomed to. Third, third, respectful work culture. Workers at Hero displayed visible respect towards the company's founders, including touching their feet in the Indian tradition of respect. The Japanese viewed this as a positive aspect, as it indicated a strong relationship between the management and the workforce, reducing the likelihood of labor problems. Fourth, engineering capability and skill. Honda partnered with Hero due to the company's impressive engineering capabilities, its scale, and the potential to enter an untapped Indian market. Honda believed that Hero's combination of quality, economy, fuel efficiency, distribution network, and after sales services would give them a competitive
How Hero
advantage
become a
over
two-wheeler
the
leader.
existing
As we had
players.
earlier discussed about why Hero chooses a two-wheeler or bicycle as the product to do business but not a car. In this part, we will discuss about the journey of a Hero group in becoming a two-wheeler leader. What were the ups and downs in their journey? How Hero group has evolved and become the market leader. So let's begin our discussion on the same. First, early collaborations with an partner. So, when the Hero Group had decided to enter into the two-wheeler business, the key strategic advantage for themselves was the early collaboration with Honda. The early collaboration with Honda in 1984 and the formation of a Hero Honda Motors Limited was a strategic move which gave advantage to the company by gaining the advanced technologies and engineering expertise from Honda, which provides a competitive edge to the companies compared to the competitors. So let's move towards the second part, which is the focusing on enforced company. The Hero Motor Group was in, or sorry, Hero Honda Group was in early adoption of the four-stroke engine instead of the more common two-stroke engine, which provides a significant differentiation compared to the competitors and they good advantage. So what are the advantages of four-stroke engine? So the decision to focus it on the four-stroke engine as the four-stroke engine were more fuel efficient and and the environment friendly motorcycle and during their time the emission norms are also getting stricter. So it was the advantage for the Hero Group compared to the competitors as they had only adopted the four-stroke engine. For market expansion and the dealer network. Hero Honda has expanded its presence in the market by establishing the wide networks of dealers across the India. The rapid growth in the dealer network allows the company's motorcycle to reach to the remote areas in the country, and their expansion in the consumer base which leads to the expansion in the consumer base and which is to the market. Fourth, product diversification. So the Hero Honda's initial plan was to expand its range of products by addressing the issues of inadequate models. The launches of the new product with a superior technology such as Hero Honda Splendor, Hero Honda Patch, which helped them to replace the various consumer segments and further strengthen its market position. It continues innovation. The company's commitment towards the research and development to introduce the innovation and consumer-centric features in its motorcycle. The focus is on the continuous improvement and innovation helps to reach the consumer, help to retain the consumer loyalties and attract the new buyers. So let us move towards the our next. Number three, strategic marketing and advertising. Hero Honda made a strategic marketing decision such as the launch of a Hero Honda State in and Bajaj hometown Pune. What is it shows? This move showcased that Hero Honda has confidence in its product to launch a new product in its competitor hometown. And it also demonstrates the positive partnership vision from that. The company has also increased its advertising spend. The company has also started promoting its motorcycle features and benefits, which enhance the brand visibility among the consumers and to attract the new consumers. Number seven, quality at the cost of money. Hero Honda Group's main objective is to maintain the quality or to control the quality and cost of communication in its products and processes. The mantra for that is getting best from man, machine, material, and to minimize the waste, which helps the company to maintain the efficiency in the production process. Number eight, adapting to the changing consumer needs. Understanding the evolving needs of consumers, and here on the focuses on the producing motorcycles uh, that offers comfortability, reliability, and affordability. The consumer-centric approach helps the company to align its product with the changing preference of the Indian market. This can also be understood by the different example like in nowadays people are definitely towards the electronic. This is given in the primary towards the electronic vehicle by investing the significant amount in it. Let's move towards the number eight number nine. Strategic leadership and vision. The leadership of the regional Manlal along with its approach to understand the Indian consumer has played a significant role in the company's growth and success. And the last but not and the last one is riding the economic riding the wave of the economic reform. So the Hero Indo Group has capitalized the opportunity by presenting in the economic effort represented by the economic reform of the 1990s, the liberalization policy leads to increasing the purchasing power of the middle class people and the population provide a favorable environment for the company to expand its market share and leadership. So this was the entire journey of how Hero becomes the two-wheeler leader. Bicycles are bike, but not a car. So Hero Group has entered into the business of the bicycles and bike, but they had not entered into the business of car. What are the reasons for that? So for that, we need to go to the post-independence period. So after 1950s, Indian economy was in a stagnant phase for the some period of time. After that, Indian economy started growing over the period of time. The majority of our population during that time period was a lower middle class or the middle class people. With the majority of our population having the lower middle class or the middle class people, there was a rising problem of transportation for these people. They can use a public transportation for traveling for the longer distance. Like they can use a bus, trains for the longer distance. But for shorter distance, there was a still issue going, and car was not the ideal solution for them because as the majority of people having a lower income, they cannot easily afford the car. Car was for the rich people during that time period. Car was a luxurious product during that time period. So to so the ideal solution for the lower middle and the middle class people was the bicycle, as the bicycle they can use to travel the shorter distance from the one village to another village, etc. So the Hero Group has identified the opportunity opportunity to enter into the bicycle segment. There are the two reasons for this. Like the vast majority of population is facing the transportation issue, and they have a better product to fit and solve that problem for providing the better and affordable transportation towards the lower middle class and the middle class people. So the Mughal family has decided to enter into the bicycle business, and they had expertise in their bicycle business by developing their product over the years. They had recognized the growing demand for the affordable transportation in India, and the bicycle was the perfectly fit into their vision by providing the sustainable mobility solution. Bicycles were considered as the most accessible and the easiest mode of transportation during that time period, capturing the broader segment of a population and including the lower middle class people. The choice of bicycle over the car allowed the Hero Motor Group to tap to the larger consumer base, which thereby increases their revenues and sales. Bicycles typically have a lower production cost compared to the cars, which enables the Hero Motor Group to maintain the pricing and achieve the better profitability. Earlier, the Hero Motor Group's aim was to focusing on to provide the easiest and affordable transportation through the bicycles and bike. But now the Hero Motor Group has also one more add-on in its bicycle segment. Now they are providing the bicycles for the healthier and the lifestyle by reducing the with the aim of providing the healthier life and the improvement in the lifestyle and aim of providing the green mode of transportation like no fuel, no gas, or you can pedal and reach any like that. So the Hero Group has capitalized their early expertise in the cycle industry, which they have used in the two-wheeler industry, and they have get a dominant position in an easily affordable, easily affordable mobility solution in India. So these are the learnings that how Hero Motor Group has chosen its product like bikes and bicycle, but not cars.
So moving on towards the part where the ownership of the Hero Group gets restructured around 2004-2005. So let's delve into the ideology and reason behind the restructuring of the ownership of Hero Group, right? So that journey of restructuring teaches us valuable lessons about preserving family bonds, avoiding self-interest, and securing a prosperous future. At the heart of the Heroes Group transformation, at the need to ensure a smooth succession process and prevent conflict among the family members, they recognized that generational transition can be complex and emotionally charged, threatening the very essence of their family businesses. To counter this, they embark the part of the restructuring driven by the vision of united and sustainable future. The first challenge they encountered was avoiding the pitfalls of the self-interest and egoism that often plague family businesses. With strong leadership and a commitment to openness, the Hero Group redefined its ownership structure that ensures the decisions were made collectively and everyone's voice was heard. So, by putting the collective interest above personal ambitions, they set a powerful example for generations to come. The Hero Group's exceptional family bond, forged in the times of extreme adversity during the partition and post partition years, was a defining factor in the journey. They recognized the significance of preserving their bond while adapting the ever changing family businesses landscape. Embracing tradition while staying open to innovation became their guiding principles. Initially, the elders hesitated about restructuring as they had always upheld the family first principle in both personal and professional aspects. But they realized that adaptive Adaptation was essential for long term sustainability. Basically, they faced the challenge with an open mind and willingness to embrace the change. To future proof their business, the Hero Group recognized the importance of proactive measures by defining ownership and decision making structures. They aimed to ensure their success and continuity across generations. This forward thinking approach allowed them to stay ahead of the curve and embrace the opportunities that came their way. In expanding the businesses and involving multiple family members, ensuring a fair and equitable distribution of the ownership was paramount. The restructuring process ensured that each member had an equal stake and say in the various group entities, promoting unit and fostering a sense of ownership. During the transformative journey, maintaining continuity in business operations and market confidence was crucial factors. The Hero Group strived to preserve stability and uphold a positive reputation during and after the restructuring process. This commitment to the excellence and earned them trust and respect in this business world, right? So, in a nutshell, concluding, the Hero Group story teaches us the power of unity, openness, and adaptation. The journey of restructuring serves as a shining example how family-owned business can overcome the generational challenges and thrive in an ever challenging world. By placing their family bond at a core of their decision, they not only secure the business future but also paved the way for a legacy that will be cherished for generations to come. So, after talking about the ideology behind the restructuring of the ownership, basically the family culture, let's talk about the post restructuring into this flowchart manner to give you an easy understanding. This is just an excerpt from the book. So this is just the brief which we have recollected from the book which we have read, The Hero Making, right? So Brij Mohan Munjal sir and his family got the ownership of Hero Honda Motors, Rockerman Industries, Hero Corporate Services, Hero ITES, Hero MindMind, and Hero Soft. Om Prakash sir and his family got Hero Cycles. Satyanand sir and his family got the ownership of Majestic Auto, Highway Industries, Munjal Auto, and Munjal Shuva. The cousin Vijay got Hero Exports, basically cousin in the connection with the author Sunil Khan Munjal sir, right? Just to provide you better understanding. And cousin Ashok got Sunbeam Auto. Let's talk about the board positions which they have disclosed in the book. Procurement Industries on the board sits Suman Khan Munjal sirs, and on the board of Shivam Auto Tech Limited sits Yogesh Sons Neeraj. Suman Khan Munjal sirs also sit on the board of Hero Corporate and
So
Hero
let's
Steel.
move
And
towards the
Yogesh sir
understanding
sits
of
on the
the
board
risk
of
management.
Hero Cycles.
Before understanding of the risk management, first we will discuss the what are the typical risks which your business may faces in automobile industry. So to understand the various risks which a business like Hero Motorcorp faces, let me share my value first. So these are the typical risks which I had sorted, which a business like Hero may faces. First is a market competition. Right? Hero may faces the various competition from the TVS, Bajaj Motor, Honda, and etc. The market is they are trying to grab the market share by providing either by the advertisement or providing some additional features or quality improvement or better experience in the product and etc. Second is economic fluctuation. Like if the economy is in downturn, which will reduce the purchasing power parity of the people. If the purchasing power parity of the people will reduce, they will demand less car, bikes, etc. Fourth is regulation. If there is sudden change in government policy, like government has made like decision to like engine related restriction, pollution related emission, and etc. Fourth is regulated chain, and fifth is supply chain. Any disruption or any risk which involve from the sourcing of raw material to supply the end product to the consumer is the supply chain risk. Foreign exchange fluctuation. Various business involved in the importing of a raw material from a foreign country and manufacturing the final product in India. So while they importing the raw material, they have to pay either in dollar or their importing country currency. Due to the constant fluctuation in foreign exchange, it will affect the uh, business margins and etc. Quality control. Business are often to maintain the same quality of the product due to this attainment, due to the some technical fault, and due to some fault in raw material or fault in engine, business must increase the quality control issue, which will significantly affect the reputations and use. Labor relations. Business often engages in to maintain the relationship with the distributor, dealers, customers. But it is also important for the business to maintain the relationship with labor. If, let's take a hypothetical example. If there is a sudden improvement in demand in two-wheeler industry, if the business is very not good at maintaining the relationship with labor and the labor hour and stuff, which will significantly affect the business because labor relationships are very much important in the manufacturing conditions like labor. Commodity price volatility. Like business must use a certain raw material from India or outside India. So the fluctuation in price of that raw material significantly affect the business profits, EBIT margin, or etc. Consumer preference. Like consumer preference may change. Consumer today may like that product. After 3 years, they may like other product, etc. So business has to keep evolving themselves as per changing consumer taste and preference. Demographic effect. Like if you are targeting with a specific consumer, like you are manufacturing low speed two-wheeler mopeds for the street. But if now there is a sudden change in demographic sector, like like children are moving towards the as the children are moving or getting older, they will towards the bike or a higher CC engine or etc. Geopolitics. If a business is engaging selling their final product with a particular geographical area, if there is issue in that geographical, if there is issue with certain economic policies of their country, a geopolitical event like Russia, Ukraine war, uh, foreign economic downturn in that economy, or etc. Financial risk. Business faces various financial risks like low cash conversion, high working capital, debt payment, regulatory issue, etc. Brand and reputation. Business often engage to maintain their brand and reputation in an industry or among the consumer. So to maintain the brand and reputation among the consumer, they have to maintain their quality of a product. So these are the typical risks which business like Hero may face. So in this part, we will discuss about the few risks which Hero have faced and how they have controlled their risk. So let's move towards our power. So let's now discuss what are the how the risk management and the Hero. In earlier days, Hero used to have a plant in Bahadurgarh. Bahadurgarh was not a permanent place of a business for the Hero group. As Bahadurgarh for Hero had faces various challenges in the Bahadurgarh, like uh, lack of work ethics, absence of legitimate market to sell the product. Uncle Satyana and Sadhana had identified that these are the specific risks which business is going to face in a long run. So they had analyzed the risk and made a decision to close their operations in Bahadurgarh and to shift their manufacturing plant from Bahadurgarh to the Ludhiana. Why Hero Group chooses the Ludhiana to manufacture their product? There are the specific reasons for that. There, there are the specific reasons for that, like Louisiana has established market, which enable to focus on their core business. Uh, they can easily able to sell their final product as they get a relevant market to sell their product. they can easily able to source their raw material, which will significantly reduce their losses for the business. As Hero Motogroup progressed, they moved from the bicycles to the two-wheeler craft. Hero Motogroup has significantly implemented the better risk management, which involves the management of the various risks like foreign exchange fluctuation, raw material related risk, risk which are due to changing market dynamics, or technological related risk, etc. Company has also Christian hedging strategy to protect against foreign exchange fluctuation. And to manage the supply changes, Hero Group has aim of including the friends and family members in supply chain. Hero Group had thought how you can include the friends and family and supply chain and make a supply chain efficient and reduce the risk of the supply chain. So these are the proactive risk management strategies of the Hero Motor Group that safely navigate and maintain the stability in the business operation of Hero. So these are the specific discussion on the risk management, like how the Hero Motor Group analyze the earlier risk of a supply chain and the limited risk related to the market for the selling of their product and the shift towards the Louisiana. And second part, we have discussed like how Hero Motor Group uses the friends and family members in a supply chain to make a supply chain efficient and to reduce the significant risk related to the supply chain.